90-Day Fiancé, Shekinah Garner using GLP-1 shots even though she's not overweight? 90-Day Fiancé star Shekinah Garner is stirring up a new controversy with her latest update on her fitness journey. She seems to be using GLP-1 shots to maintain her weight. But the TLC star's major revelation sparked concern among fans as she is not overweight. Shekinah is well known for her controversial personality. She has always been too obsessed with her looks. The TLC star doesn't mind getting under the knife to get her ideal look. The 40-year-old often receives criticism for going too far with her surgeries. Sarper never appreciated Shekinah's obsession with surgeries. But he always controlled her diet and wanted her to be less than 128 pounds. The TLC star even planned to put this as a clause in their prenup agreement. Is it because of Sarper? Why is she using it? 90-Day Fiancé, Sarper and Shekinah filming for The Last Resort. 90-Day Fiancé star Sarper Given and Shekinah Garner were always known for their hot and sizzling chemistry. They loved showing off their love for each other. The reality TV stars initially decided to build a future in Turkey. Sarper had to move to America for Shekinah. He struggled a lot to adjust to the new environment and missed his freedom. The reality TV star shared his issues with his wife during the tell-all. However, Sarper surprised fans by giving her the promise ring as a gesture to start a new beginning. Since then, the couple has been living their best life. But the TLC stars recently sparked rumors of having a rough patch. Some Redditors claimed that Shekinah and Sarper are already filming for the new season of The Last Resort. 90-Day Fiancé, Shekinah admits using GLP-1 shots. Shekinah Garner has always been very particular about her looks and diet. She likes to look good and stay fit. The 90-Day Fiancé star shocked fans with her new confession. Recently, Shekinah advocated for people using GLP-1 shots. She reshared a story that explained that shots are a life-saving drug for women. The TLC star encouraged her followers to consider using the shots. Shekinah wrote, "I microdose it and it's amazing for so many things." A blogger at 90-Day Fiancé _Alexa shared a screenshot to discuss her latest obsession with the weight loss drug. Fans were confused because the 41-year-old is not overweight or fat. One fan asked, "How is it life-saving for people who don't really need it though?" Another user reminded the Shekinah that spreading misinformation about health is illegal. Many viewers also felt Sarper might be forcing her to use the drug. A different fan noted, "She's probably on them because Sarper doesn't want her over 130 pounds. Some viewers also believe these kinds of weight loss shots alleviate symptoms of chronic disease. Fans don't understand why some celebrities encourage fans to follow in their footsteps. Several viewers slammed the TLC star for spreading dangerous knowledge without a degree in healthcare. Sarper never liked Shekinah to gain weight. He freaked out when she crossed only 1 pound. Hence, viewers feel the 90-Day Fiancé star is risking his wife's health if he is forcing her to use such methods. Some of them came in her defense and felt people also using weight loss drugs to maintain thinner shape. Keep returning to TV season and spoilers for more tea on Shekinah's fitness secrets. 90-Day Fiancé Season 11, Heroes and Villains. 90-Day Fiancé Season 11 was truly one for the books. Season 11 featured 6 international couples as well as the franchise's first ever throuple. While all 7 of the relationships from this season are still going strong, some faced more obstacles than others. As with every 90-Day Fiancé, some cast members finished the season as heroes while others emerged as the villains. Here is our official take on the heroes and villains of 90-Day Fiancé Season 11. Stevie Nicole and Mahdi Al-Saadi, heroes. Season 11. From the beginning, it was clear that Stevie and Mahdi shared a unique love. Mahdi is the first 90-Day Fiancé cast member from Iran, a country with a complicated political landscape. By coming to America from Iran, there was a possibility that Mahdi could never safely return. Nonetheless, he took the risk for Stevie and moved to Mississippi for her. Throughout the season, Stevie and Mahdi faced minor obstacles. Mahdi was concerned by the possibility of Stevie being bisexual, but they were ultimately able to move past it. At the end of the season, Stevie and Maddie got married and are still going strong. Stevie and Maddie are the perfect example of love having no limits, which can be rare on 90 Day Fiancé nowadays. Greg Chilek and Joan Khrushchev, heroes. Another inspirational love story on season 11 was the relationship between Greg Chilek and Joan Khrushchev. Greg and Joan met by chance in Uganda when Greg took a trip to see a friend. They had an instant connection and Joan later moved to New York to be with Greg. Joan's decision wasn't without sacrifice, however, as she left behind an NGO that she had worked incredibly hard on. Some of the biggest challenges for Greg and Joan this season were Greg's employment struggles. Greg eventually landed a job, however, which helped solidify his relationship with Joan. Despite their differences, Greg and Joan worked together to strengthen their relationship. While number 90 Day Fiancé couple is without their issues, this couple is one of the least problematic the franchise has seen in a while. Amani Jalassi and Eni Aguirre, villains. Amani Jalassi and Eni Aguirre are both involved in season 11's throuple, along with Amani's husband Matt Jalassi. Amani and Matt decided to divorce in order for one of them to bring Eni to the United States on a K-1 visa. While they didn't indicate which one of them would end up marrying Eni, Amani hinted at wanting to do it. This seemed even more likely when Eni admitted to Amani privately that she loved her more than Matt. However, it didn't take long for Eni to go back on her word to Amani. After spending quality time with Matt, Eni confessed that she wanted to marry him instead of Amani. This led to Amani distancing herself from the relationship, which eventually led to a harsh confrontation with Eni on the last day of their trip. Amani said hurtful things to Eni and the two shared a cold goodbye at the airport. While Matt acted maturely throughout the entire situation, Amani and Eni didn't. As a result, both women ended season 11 as franchise villains. Shekinah Garner and Sarper Guven, villains. Shekinah Garner and Sarper Guven were one of 3 returning couples on season 11. Despite being one of the more popular couples this season, Shekinah and Sarper ultimately became 2 of its villains. The dynamic between the couple was different than it had been in their previous seasons. Instead of being effortlessly in love, they constantly seemed to be getting on one another's nerves. As Sarper struggled to adjust to life in America, things became strained between him and Shekinah. During the tell-all, he even admitted that he didn't always like their marriage. Shekinah, on the other hand, found herself at the center of the majority of the drama at the tell-all. Between both of their recent actions, Shekinah and Sarper earned spots on the list of season 11's villains. 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way, stars Brandon and Mary DiNuccio expecting second child. Brandon and Mary DiNuccio of 90 Day Fiancé announced this week that they're expecting their second child, less than 2 years after the pair were called out for falsely claiming that Mary had been diagnosed with colon cancer. "We're adding a new heartbeat to our home," the couple posted Friday on their joint Facebook page. Brandon and Mary, who made their TLC debut on season 5 of 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way, went on to post a video as well, telling fans they're so excited to finally share that their greatest blessing is on the way. As fans of 90 Day Fiancé may remember, Brandon and Mary are already parents to daughter Midnight, whom they welcomed in August 2023, just months after tying the knot. The news of Brandon and Mary's growing family comes less than 2 years after the couple were outed for falsely claiming on social media that Mary had been diagnosed with colon cancer and for launching an online fundraiser to help pay for her treatment. "I humble asking you for your financial help for Mary's surgery to remove her colon cancer," Brandon posted to his Instagram story in February 2024. "We need help, not judgments. Any amount will help Mary a lot and save her life." Mary also posted about the diagnosis on her Instagram, telling fans last year that it was the most scary moment in my life finding out I have colon cancer. "Please God guide me," she wrote. "I don't want to die. I want to spend my life with my daughter, Midnight." Brandon and Mary's respective announcements were met with many comments from fans on social media who were skeptical that the 90 Day Fiancé stars were being honest about the diagnosis, with some even demanding that Mary share the results of her pathology report with the public in order to verify her diagnosis. While Brandon and Mary initially doubled down on their claims, Brandan soon admitted that Mary had not officially been diagnosed with colon cancer and instead had essentially diagnosed herself after watching a TikTok about colon cancer. The Danuccio's fundraiser was eventually halted, at which point more than $1,300 had been raised before ultimately being removed entirely after the website received notifications from users that the fundraiser was suspicious. Mary later took to social media to apologize for claiming that she had been diagnosed with colon cancer, explaining that she made a mistake and became anxious after her doctor informed her that she had colon issues. She also revealed that the doctor had actually diagnosed her with an inflamed liver, blood infection, UTI, and hemorrhoids. Despite issuing an apology to fans at the time, in a series of videos the couple posted the following day, Mary revealed that she had already spent the money that was raised through the fundraiser, before it was halted, apparently, on hospital bills. "I'm sorry, I made a mistake and I learned from it. I'm crying every day with regrets," she later posted to her Instagram story. 90-Day Fiancé. Before the 90 days, star David Dangerfield announces he and Shalia Mangubat have broken up.